Hi there. Here today just to talk to you a little bit about carb tuning. And on a lot of saws today, especially the smaller homeowner ones, you can't just use a regular old screwdriver like we always used to. The fittings are made different, and you're going to need a special tool. This one's a spline, and it goes over the high and low speed jets. Nowadays you can get a kit. That one's got all the different ones, and I believe that's from Hipa. This one come with a little cleaning kit, help you clean your carburetor, and it was supposed to come with a case. I don't know what happened to that. Our case, I guess, is a Ziploc bag. But anyway, back to tuning the carburetor. On your high and low speed, the low is always going to be at the engine side. This is the side of where the engine would be. So your low is always the first one. And it's always the first one to be adjusted. So what we want to do is turn this back and forth, and find where it starts to burble. At high and burble on low. So we lean it, find where it starts to break up, note that spot with our tool, and then we want to come back, richen it up, find where it starts to break up, and then tune it right back in the middle. That's going to be the spot, sweet spot, where the engine's going to want to run good. Maybe just, and I mean a hair of hairs rich is fine, but then you can go and tune with your screwdriver the throttle speed, and this is going to set your idle. And all saws are different because of the clutching. Usually 27 to 2900 RPM. You definitely want to get it so the clutch stops turning, so it's not turning at idle speed, for sure. If it's way below the idle speed, and your engine's barely running, then you might have a problem with your clutch. So there's that. Now we can finally get to our high speed, which is the one furthest away from the engine. And that one's a little bit different now. We're going to want to tune it in a piece of wood with the engine running, warmed up. We're going to want to make a cut, start cutting down, and what I want to do is then lift out of the cut. And what I'm going to listen for is called four-stroking. So it should sound nice and clean while it's cutting, and as soon as you lift up, you'll hear that exhaust note break, and that's what you want. And then when you go back into cutting, it should immediately disappear. If it doesn't, you need to lean it out a little bit. If it's constantly four-stroking, if you can't get it to four-stroke when you lift, that's a sign that it's way too lean. You need to richen the carburetor up, turn it out counterclockwise, richen it up, and retest it in the wood. Start cutting. It should be nice and clean, two-stroke sound, and then that sound will change immediately as you lift it out of the cut and take it off the load. So hopefully that'll help you a little bit tuning your carburetors. I'll put a link in the description where you can get these tools if you need to get a set for tuning up your saw. All right then, y'all have a good rest of the day. Bye now.